Welcome back to Leffafriikki Cinema, and in today's episode we have something else. So if you're interested about home theaters, movies and stuff like that, I'm sure at some point you've been interested about car audio as well. I know a lot of people, including myself, who has pretty much started their home theater career, speakers, hi-fi, all that from the car audio. You had a old car when you got your first car when you were young, and obviously you had to upgrade the speakers and player, and I think everybody can relate into that feeling. Uh, but right now, about 4 months ago, 5 months ago, I bought my first EV car. So electric car, which was big step for me. It's a way more expensive car than any car that I had before, but I thought that right now it's place to move into the electric world and get the first EV car, and I think I will get that investment in somewhat gas prices and electric prices different, and I think that will bring back a lot of that investment. I can load the car at home. I can load the car uh, at the night when the spot energy is quite inexpensive. So that is very good investment for me with the kilometers that I'm driving at the moment for all the coaching and all stuff like that. Uh, the car that I got is Skoda Enyaq RS from 2003. It's that nice mamba green color car, and it's been a really good car. I'm been enjoying driving with it. It has the Canton audio system with the subwoofer, and the audio system itself is pretty good. I liked how it sound, and that was one of the things that I really care about when I bought that car, because I knew that has the pretty good audio system. But then, since that I got the car, I've been thinking about upgrading the subwoofer. There's a hole in the booth for the subwoofer where the old subwoofer is there also, but there's several stores selling the DIY type of subwoofer that you can add into that trunk, and you will never see it. You don't know it's there, but obviously it would upgrade the sound a lot. I did not want to do any power cables from the battery or open the inside panels or anything like that. I wanted the easiest solution I can find, and finally, from the store called ARS24 from Germany, I found what I was looking for. I found a subwoofer that fits into that hole. I can replace it just by taking the two screws out and just uh, changing the cable. I don't need to change the cable, but just plug into the block, and that was all done. I didn't need to, modify the car in any matter, and that was really important for me at that point. With the newer car and very expensive car, so I feel that it was the way to go. So I bought that subwoofer and I wanted to test, and in this video I will show you how that subwoofer looks like, how to install it, what kind of measurements I got out of that subwoofer that I had there originally, and what was the difference with the new subwoofer, and was there any difference. And at the end of the video I will also have initial thoughts about uh, that subwoofer and how was it to change and how the audio changed, and that's what this film is about. But before I will take you there, I will show you one little thing more. Let's go see. Because here is the car that I bought. Skoda Enyaq RS Coupe this wonderful Mamba green color. I really love that color. I had one green car before, and this car looks pretty nice, doesn't it? This is miniature that I bought from eBay, and I added that into my home theater, so it reminds me about the car here. I love this miniature. It's a really good quality and perfect addition into my home theater. And now let's go see the whole story about the installation of the subwoofer here in the boot of the car. So here we go. Let's see if I get this package unpacked here. Let's see what we find inside of this package right here. Okay, so here we go. Package feels pretty good. It's a soft cushion here. So let's take these off from here. And then we have the subwoofer itself over here. So this subwoofer should be correct size directly going into the car. So I should not need to do anything pretty much, just plug in and add it in the car. So let's see next how I did the installation of this subwoofer. Actually, let's take it out of the box first. And let's see what do we have here. Okay, here you can see it's ported subwoofer. Here are all the connections, so you can use this as a normal subwoofer with all the speaker connections, but then you have these two which you actually use directly with this cable. You can install into the car, and you don't need to cut any cables or do any fixing like that. So if I sell this car, I can just take this subwoofer out and place the original subwoofer in there. Here you can see from the other side, option rock 9 is the subwoofer called. And if we turn this other way, here you can see how there's a metal grill. This should be something I can take it out. I should be able to take that out somehow. I will need to figure it out how to do that. But here's the subwoofer I will install into my car, and let's see how that goes. And here you can see this subwoofer without the grill, which is advised to do when I install this into my car. So it advised to take the grill off, but I will see if that will fit into the car with the grill, or do I need to take it off. But it advised to take the grill off to add into the car. So now we entering here in the car, and I have set up some systems here. So I have an Omni mic right here. I have my computer right here, and my computer is connected into my car audio system. And right now what I'm up to do, I'm gonna test how the subwoofer, the Canton Audio subwoofer, which is a current install in the car, how that works. And I'm also trying to test two options here. Let's see if I can get here in the system. So here I have audio, and here I can change subwoofer volume. So as you see right now, the subwoofer is hot, so it's +9. So I will test how that affects in my audio in my car. So let's see if this works. Now you can see here, subwoofer is -9. Let's take the measurement and let's see what it shows to us. Here we go. And now if we do same thing by adding subwoofer up to 9, let's see how that affects into my sound. So right now we can zoom a little bit here. Let's see where I can zoom a little bit. And here you can see the red one is subwoofer +9, and it basically only affects, let's see, at below 40, below 50 hertz. It gets a little bit pushed all the way into 33, and that's the lowest number I can go with my Canton Audio subwoofer here in my car. So 33 is the lowest subwoofer level, and with 9 dB, I don't know if that's not 9 dB, but +9 boost in the subwoofer, this is what I get more. So right now, next I will install the new subwoofer, and let's see how that affects into the curves here. Here we are at the boot of my car. So what I need to do first, I need to remove this carpet here, and also the bottom of the floor. I will remove it. And right here you will see my boot, which has some storage space right here, and this is also pretty easy to remove. So you can just lift right here. You can see the naked boot, and the Canton subwoofer is below right here. So what I need to do next, I need to take this panel off, which goes off just by lifting it from the both sides, and you can take off that grill over there. Once you're done that, you can see that Canton subwoofer is here below this storage space, which I can also just lift it off, and right here is the Canton subwoofer. As you see, it's quite small, and we will take a look a little bit closer into that. But let's take it off next and see how that happens. Be able to get the subwoofer out here, all you need to do is open these 2 screws right here. So this is the first one, it's quite tight, but let's take it out. And then we take out another screw as well. They are really tight, so it's holding the subwoofer very stable in the place. So here you can see the subwoofer right here. And all we need to do is take these 2 screws off from here, and then we need to disconnect this one cable which brings the audio into the subwoofer. So let's see how we get that. Actually, we need to where we can disconnect that. Here we go. So all we need to do is take off this one connection right here, and right now I should be able just to lift off this subwoofer, and let's see if I can get it off from here. There you go. This is very small and like a closed enclosure which is small here at my booth, and that's the reason why I want to replace it and bring it a little bit bigger subwoofer to place that. So let's see what we do next. So what we need to do next, there's two of these big screws at the bottom which holds up the subwoofer in place, and right now we will next take those two off because the new subwoofer will be placed at the top of these things right here which will hold it at the place. So let's take these off from here. Right there. And I think I probably need to place little tape over it so no anything moisture comes through from there. So let's place little piece of tape over there to keep the hole sealed and nothing comes through that hole when I place the new subwoofer in place. As I have understood, these doesn't really matter anything. These are just some measuring stuff for the transport of the new car, so those shouldn't matter. I can, you know, put them anywhere in here. So let's bring the new subwoofer and see how everything goes into place. You can see over here what's the size difference. Obviously the new subwoofer has to be way more effective than the old one. So let's see if we can get that into place. First thing what we need to do is connect this cable right here, and as it say in the manual, you should be setting it up here so it's in the same phase with the main speaker, so phase 0 degrees. If you turn it the other way, it should be pretty much silent. It's in the wrong phase with the main speakers. Then all you need to do is connect this cable with this cable. You don't need to cut any cables, which is perfect, and this is what I made to buy this one. I don't need to cut any cables or run any power cables for powered subwoofer. So let's see how that affects in the sound when I install this in the booth. Let's see. So here you can see the cable connection, and all you need to do is plug in and everything should be in place. As you see right here, this fits perfectly here, so it should be pretty tight. I don't install the grill. I'm looking for the place right now, and I think I can have it there if I want to, but I don't feel like that I need it. And this should be pretty tight here in the own spot, and it locks there pretty tight, so I think it should be pretty good over there. There you go. Now the carpet, we'll tidy it up over here. So here you can see the final installation, and it's over there. Now let's see how that works when I put everything back in it. So right now we are back here in my car, and first thing, let's turn the climate off so it doesn't blow the air anywhere and affect the sound. And next we will go back to sound level, and I already turned subwoofer -9. So let's test what happens after I install the new subwoofer. Here you can see the green line is audio with the new subwoofer. I think my audio level is a little bit higher than last time, so let's do that measurement again. Let's turn the audio down a bit. Let's try to get same audio level. When I turn the car off, it automatically adjusts the volume, so let's see this again. So here we are, pretty much the same, but I added just a little bit volume to see the difference in the audio better. But right now we talk about exactly the same audio levels than before. And as you see here, there's really no change. It's pretty much exactly the same. So right now what we do next, let's turn the subwoofer on. And let's see how that affects in the sound. Now it's the time we should really see improvement in the sound. Let's see. And here we go. The last lane right here is the amount. How much more bass did I get with this upgrade? First of all, if we look it over here, bass now goes all the way to 30 hertz, and it's like in my car it's almost 13 dB more at 30 hertz. So almost 13 dB more bass in 30 hertz. And if we look at here where my bass before got, it was like 40 hertz, so I got 10 more lower the bass. And also if you look it over here, I don't know why is my computer dimming, but if you see here the difference, this was the peak before. So at 40 hertz, I got 67 dB, and right now I'm getting 78 dB at 40 hertz. So it means that it's 68 to 78. I get like 10 dB more with the new subwoofer. Obviously, I don't have really any kind of DSP in this car. I can do little adjustment here. If you look at the content audio adjustments, I can do some changes here, but I don't have the real DSP, which I'm actually considering as well. But if we take a look at here, I can still change the subwoofer level and adjust accordingly. So I don't really need to have 10 dB more, but right now I'm able to get that. Right now it's time to drive, time to test and see how I feel in the real music experiment. But I'm not going to record that in the video because that doesn't really tell you anything, because it depends about where you listen it, what you listen it, how you listen it, and everything like that. But the fact is that I got over 10 dB more gain for the subwoofer area right here. And as you can see here in the RUW measurements, it's the huge difference. It's a really huge difference. So that has to be available to hear in the music as well. So let's see how I feel in the future. Alright, right now I'm in the car, and I want to give you first impressions about the new subwoofer here in the car. And first thing what I recognize right away is that before the Canton subwoofer, that level adjustment wasn't reacting anyway. I showed that earlier in the video. So if I put it in the 0 or I put it in the 9, yes, you see the difference whether it's on or off, but I couldn't really adjust the bass at all. And right now the first impression is that first of all I can adjust it. If I go all the way to 9 plus, that's too much. It's way too much bass in this car. But the main thing that I can adjust, and I can adjust based on what my feeling about listening at the moment. If I need more bass, I can add it, but I can also go down and adjust it in the correct way. Obviously I don't have any DSP in this car, which would probably, I never had DSP in the car. I understand it would change a lot of things and make everything way better. Also what I did, I basically just tested what's the overall level, what I got from this update. I didn't adjust the bass anyway. I didn't do any DSP, or even the place where I measured the bass was in the middle of the car. It wasn't in the main driving position or anything like that. So it just amount of bass that I got more, and what I actually got was exactly the 8 dB more what the ARS24 where I bought this subwoofer promised. So I got exactly what I was promised. In the picture you can see the raise, which is like 11 or 12, but that means the reason why I got that much more bass is that actually my measuring level after was 3 dB higher. So what I actually did was 8 dB raise in the bass. So right now the bass in the car is sounding really good. It's definitely a lot better than it was before. Again, the update without any power cables from the battery or changing the cables or anything like that, just a plug and play, it was perfect. That was exactly what I was looking for. Something I probably would have liked to see the box being little bit more adjusted into the box side. Now there's a hole on the left side, which in their video they say there's a little bit storage space. Yes, that's correct. You can put something in there, but other places where I was looking for those subwoofers, they had like a top plate which was covering the whole hole in the car. So right now, as I don't have the bottom carpet right over the subwoofer, there's a little hole in it. I don't know if that's the good thing or bad thing, but that's something I would have probably liked to see a little bit differently. But otherwise, installing was really easy. It needed no tools basically at all. All you need is a screwdriver to take the old subwoofer off. That's all you needed. Nothing to modify in the car. I can just take it out and put the old subwoofer back in place, and nobody knows that I ever even changed the subwoofer. So it is very good for the future as well. Something I'm very impressed that many times, especially in the car, if you update the sound system, and especially if you add more bass, you get rattling, you get sounds from the car doors, you get more, bad sounds. Right now I feel nothing. I get no rattles, I get nothing extra, just the pure adding of the bass. And that's exactly what I was looking for. So I'm really happy about this upgrade. I'm definitely considering updating the DSP at some points. I think there's a pretty good solutions for that as well. But as for right now, I don't feel like I need anything else, because otherwise this Canton system is extremely good in this car and I don't need anything more. Obviously the bass is not like in my home theater. Nobody expect that. I have 5 18-inch subwoofers in the small room, so obviously I can't match that. But going 10 dB lower with the pretty good, you know, amount of dBs, that's definitely something you can hear. It's something is been missing from here, and I don't know how much you need it from the music, but you have it. If you want to go and if you want to listen music, like I was just testing Geoff Castellucci's Sound of Silence, which is one of the best tracks to test subwoofers. It's awesome. It's way different than before, and I had to go and turn my subwoofer level a little bit down to make it sound perfect, because otherwise it's a little bit too boomy. But upgrade, perfect. I really enjoyed. It was exactly what I was looking for. I can definitely recommend. I did not get anything sponsorship or anything according to this product, so I bought it myself, added myself, and there's no commercial cooperation or anything with the seller. So this is purely my own opinion and something I just wanted to do in my car, just from my own will. So very good update, very good new thing in the car, where I spend a lot of time nowadays going to practice and back. So I'm really happy with this upgrade. If you want to see more videos, anything about electric cars, please comment below. I'm driving right now one myself, and I definitely would like to test some other EV cars. And what comes to this car, is this the last car I will drive? Definitely not. Am I going back to the gas car, gas engine cars? No, I'm definitely not going back. I have chosen electric cars, and I will go through to the future with the electric cars. And I also feel that even though I love my car so much, this is not the last EV that I will drive. So probably looking for something new, and it would be interesting to make some EV testing videos and stuff like that as well. But right now, please, if you're not in the home theater hobby and you're looking for this video just for the EV cars, please check out my channel and see what is the world of home theater. And if you're in the world of EV cars, please share, subscribe, thumb up, comment in the video, and ask if you have any questions regarding to this video, or if you want to see more content like this in my channel. I'm more than happy to do some content about my Skoda Enyaq RS cream mamba car, and probably something other content in the future. This is just the first EV car video in my channel, and probably the last one. But comment below and let me know what you think about material like this. Also comment if you would like to see some other audio upgrades in my car. As I said, I'm looking forward to maybe update the DSP box at some point, but that's not the plan right now, so let's see what happens with that. But this is Leffafriikki from Finland, and I'm happy to see you in the next video. This is a subwoofer upgrade for the car, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.